The movie opens with a woman named Lana, who is a college teacher. She is around 40 years old and teaches Dutch at a school. She has a family, her husband and her daughter, and the three of them live a very happy life. Every day, Lana goes jogging early in the morning to stay fit, and she usually exercises for a long time in the forest before coming back home. Recently, Lana was transferred to a new city, and today is her first day at the new college. When she arrives, she gives the students a test to evaluate them. After handing out the test papers, she sits on her chair and starts thinking about herself and her life. Meanwhile, in the class, a boy is staring at her instead of doing his test. It seems like he has some feelings toward Lana, and he keeps staring at her continuously. Lana ignores him and focuses on her work, but when he still doesn't stop, she gives him an angry look and then goes back to ignoring him. Later, when Lana goes to pick up her daughter from another school, she sees that same student walking outside with his dog. Lana keeps looking at him until her daughter asks her to go home. Hearing this, Lana snaps out of her thoughts, gets into her car, glances at the boy again, and drives away. The next day in class, a boy is giving a speech in front of everyone, while two girls sitting in the back are laughing at something on their phones. When the whole class gets disturbed, Lana gets angry and tells the girls to be quiet. The same boy who was staring at Lana the previous day is also in the class, but Lana pays no attention to him. When the girls start laughing again, Lana gets frustrated and takes away their phone. Because of this, one of the girls starts cursing at Lana. Lana hears it and asks her what she just said, and the girl curses at her again. Lana throws her out of the class. Just then, Lana's eyes fall on the boy. He is still staring at her, but Lana doesn't say anything to him yet. During lunch, Lana sees that the same boy is misbehaving with the girl who had cursed at Lana earlier. He throws her bag and even picks up her bicycle and throws it aside. Lana starts to think that the boy is bothering the girl because of the way she spoke to Lana. Lana can't hold herself back and talks to another teacher about the boy, saying that he behaves strangely. The teacher tells her that the boy's name is Benny, and she doesn't think there's anything wrong with him. He's just a normal student. But Lana is not satisfied with her answer and decides she will talk to Benny during the school break. Soon, school gets over and students begin to leave. Lana waits for Benny so she can talk to him. When Benny comes out of class, Lana calls him and takes him back into the empty classroom on the pretext of discussing something. Lana asks him, "You're new to this school. Don't you like it here?" Benny replies, "It's fine." Then Lana asks, "Why don't you get along with the other students?" Benny looks straight at her and asks, "What is it that you actually want?" Hearing such a direct question shocks Lana, and she doesn't know what to say. She sits next to him, places her hand on his leg, and says, "I'm concerned about you, Benny." But Benny again tells her, "I like you. And can I get what I want?" Lana says, "You're misunderstanding me. I just want to help you." Benny laughs and again asks, "So can I get what I want?" Lana is stunned. She is a married woman, and what Benny is implying is completely wrong. She feels uncomfortable and quickly gets up and leaves. In the evening, Lana is at home when Benny's words start replaying in her mind. She picks up her computer and starts looking up Benny's school records. Just then, her daughter walks in, and Lana hurriedly shuts the computer out of fear. Slowly, Benny's words began to creep into Lana's mind. The next morning, while Lana was out jogging, she found herself thinking only about Benny. Everything else seemed to fade away. After school that day, when all the students had left the classroom, Lana started packing her bag as well. As she was leaving, she noticed that Benny's backpack was still lying inside the classroom. Lana picked it up, looked around, and then quietly opened it. Inside was Benny's t-shirt. She took it out and smelled it. After a moment, she put the shirt back into the bag. She felt as if someone was watching her, but she didn't see anyone. Nervous, Lana rushed to the washroom and drank some water to calm herself down. But suddenly she saw Benny standing right behind her. Benny grabbed her hand and started touching her. Lana had already become attracted to him, which made it hard for her to resist. Lana said that if anyone saw them together like this, it would create huge trouble. She told him it was better if he left. But when she noticed Benny wasn't leaving, she decided to walk away herself. Just then Benny spoke up asking, "What's the problem? You want this too?" Lana replied, "Coming here is wrong." Saying this, she left. Little by little, Benny was taking over Lana's mind. Inside the classroom, Lana kept looking at Benny, and Benny kept looking back at her. But the other students were unaware of this growing tension between them. When the students were taking a test, Benny was staring at Lana the whole time. Lana tried to warn him with angry eyes, but Benny didn't stop. Eventually, she had to lower her own eyes. After class, when Lana was heading to another room, Benny followed her. After walking beside her for a while, he asked her to meet him. Lana stayed silent and kept walking, but Benny insisted that he needed to talk to her. Lana Lana took him to a corner and said, "Stop all this. Whatever happened between us shouldn't have happened, and it will not happen again." Saying that, she walked away, leaving Benny standing there alone. After school, when Lana went to the parking lot to get her car, she saw that one of the mirrors was broken and the car was dented. She looked around, but no one was there. Lana became anxious and confused. She couldn't understand who had done this. When she went to pick up her daughter, she saw Benny there too. Lana began to feel even more troubled, wondering what exactly was happening around her. That evening at home, Lana's husband noticed her state and asked if something was wrong. Lana brushed it off, but he said he had been noticing that she seemed more stressed than usual. Lana replied that it was nothing, and he walked away. The next day, Lana gave the students another test. Some students asked her questions related to the topic. Benny also asked a question. He said, "Do you have to lick someone's boots to get a job?" Hearing this, the entire class burst into laughter. Lana calmed them down and told Benny not to ask such questions again. But Benny didn't stop. He asked another inappropriate question. Seeing the classroom atmosphere getting out of control, Lana grabbed Benny's backpack and threw it outside, telling him to leave. Benny didn't seem affected at all. He kept staring at her. In the end, Lana herself walked out of the classroom. The next day, Lana was teaching her daughter when the phone rang. Lana picked it up, but no one spoke from the other side. She hung up and started to go back to her daughter, but the phone rang again. She immediately understood that it was Benny. Terrified, she set the receiver down without answering. When Lana went to the college, she saw Benny sitting inside the classroom from outside the door. Seeing him made her panic, and fear kept her from stepping inside. Deep down, Lana did have feelings for Benny, but she was terrified that someone might find out what had happened between them. So she took a few days off from school, pretending to be sick. At home, Lana spent time with her husband and daughter. Even though she had taken leave from college, she still couldn't get Benny out of her mind. Her attraction toward him was making her restless. On one hand, Lana had started falling in love with Benny, and on the other, she was running away from him. One day, she went to an art gallery to look at some paintings. No one else was there. While she was looking at the art, she felt as though Benny was standing right behind her. When she turned around, Benny really was there. Lana instantly panicked and started to leave, but Benny began following her. Lana desperately needed a private space, and the only place was the elevator. She rushed toward it, and as soon as the doors opened, she stepped inside. But before the doors could close, Benny slipped in as well. Even when the elevator doors opened again, Lana didn't try to escape. Seeing Benny so close made her feel drawn toward him. The truth was, Lana secretly wanted Benny to follow her all the way to the elevator. Benny told her, "I miss you," and traced his finger along her cheek. Lana didn't say a word. She was about to kiss him, but Benny suddenly pushed her back. Lana couldn't understand what was happening. Then they both melted into each other. Lana's life had changed completely now. Nothing felt right anymore. Even at home, she couldn't stop thinking about Benny. Her husband had begun to notice that Lana was acting differently, but he didn't know what to say. Lana would make excuses, saying she was sick or stressed about college. She knew everything she was doing was wrong, but she couldn't pull herself out of it. At the same time, she started to feel guilty. She wanted to end everything, protect her family, and get rid of Benny at the same time. After school one day, Lana looked around to make sure no one was there and slipped into the office room. She went straight to the storage cabinet, but it was locked. Not knowing what to do, she hurriedly searched for the key, found it, and opened the cabinet. She took out the exam papers and quickly locked the cabinet again. Her heart was pounding as she quietly slipped out of the room with the stolen papers. Somehow, she managed to sneak the papers into Benny's coat pocket. The next day, Lana watched as the police arrived and arrested Benny for stealing the exam papers. Seeing this, she felt relieved. Finally, she would be free from him. Benny looked at Lana, noticing the strange satisfaction on her face, and he realized instantly that she was the one who had done all of this. That night, Lana had a dream. She was bathing in a lake with her husband. Suddenly, her husband disappeared into the water, and she woke up in shock. The truth was that Lana still couldn't forget Benny. She kept remembering the time she had spent with him over and over again, but at the same time, she was terrified that Benny might come back. Even during class, Lana felt the same physical attraction toward Benny that she once had, but she also knew that this attraction could destroy her family. She desperately wanted to get rid of his memories as well. Sometimes she even felt as if Benny was still there with her. Just then, the class bell rang, pulling her out of her thoughts. In the evening, Lana met her daughter. They had gone to buy some books, but when her daughter pointed to the one she liked, Lana didn't buy it for her. Angry, the girl walked away, and Lana didn't even notice. Only after a moment did she realize her daughter was gone, and she began looking for her everywhere. She searched all around, but couldn't find her. She even checked the CCTV cameras, but there was no sign of her daughter. Lana started to panic. Just then, her husband called and told her that their daughter was with him. Lana finally calmed down. She went home and the family ate dinner together. That night, Lana tried to sleep again, but she couldn't. Suddenly, she heard some noises. When she followed the sound, she felt as if Benny had just run out of the room. She sat down, shaken, and once again started thinking about Benny. She didn't know how to forget him. The next day, while Lana was preparing food in the kitchen, Benny's memories still haunted her. Her husband walked in, but before he could say anything, Lana left the house and went straight to Benny's home. She waited for Benny there. Soon she saw him riding off on his bike. Lana began following him. Benny had no idea she was behind him. Lana wasn't following him out of love. She wanted to finally free herself from everything. They eventually reached a deserted road with no people and no CCTV cameras. Lana was terrified. Whether her fear that Benny was a threat to her family was real or imagined, no one could say. But because of that fear, Benny lost his life. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, share, and comment, and be sure to subscribe to our channel.